Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to Amphibia Season 2, Episode 17, titled The Second Temple and Barrel's Warhammer. Anne and Marcy visit an icy temple and legendary hammer. That's literally all the description that's given for the second setting. Now, again, as I said, I'm going to be honest about what I know. I have seen what I assume to be the ending of Barrel's Warhammer. So I know what happens to the hammer. But yes, I'm very excited to see what this second temple is. Because the thumbnail is that creepy newt woman from the Bazaar who had all of the similar etched insignias from the music box. 3 of those words weren't the words I wanted to say. Anyway, let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. For some reason it didn't want to show up the first time. Only 4 more times hearing this intro max. At least until season 3 starts. The second temple. Now it does make sense that we've had the first temple got so much hot pocket, really had so much time given to it just because it's the first one. Okay, Joe Sparrow, not good on ice. Why did flop? I thought that was going to be a Faygate. Most days I don't eat lunch, so nice. I would have replied with indeed. Yeah, not gonna let you do that. Why not wear both? How do you articulate the fingers of that glove? Like, I understand one. Why do I have a feeling this is going to be a fake out? No, you're not. Why did it have four eyes? These are the tests. That's an indirect yes. Uh, Pass test 2. Trippy. No, he gave that to her. Yes. Didn't fully charge though. Yeah. Also, her eyes didn't fully drain. Like, Marcy's fully drained. Hers only half drained. Oh, we're straight back to the... Oh. You are creepy. Buffo. Beatrix. I think Aldo's dead. So is an eye injury hereditary in their family, or... Presentation. Grimothy. Hmm. Not dead. I like your voice though. She's not a toad though. Is this the whole no man can defeat me? I'm not a man. Oh, I want to see Grime do that. Onto you. I have a feeling that Sasha's the one that needs to learn to save others. Poor Percy. Are you really trying to... You're going to try and steer the... That is one... That is one way to get it back to them. Narwhal worm. Okay. Don't think that's a real thing. Now her eyes are flushed. Reinhardt. I mean, I'm not wrong in saying that. Think. Think. Yeah, but what about Percy and Braddock? Well, 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 if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. She's getting the wake-up call she needs. It's going to probably take at least one more person deserting her before. Who could that person be? The only person she has close to her now is Grime, and I can't see Grime leaving her. So Sasha just not going to learn her lesson? That was a really good episode. It was quick. Like, I got it completely wrong with the lesson that Anne would need to show she learned with the heart. I thought it was going to be a needing to choose between two people, and that her learning that she can't save everyone is what was going to be what she needed to learn. But no, she just needed to prove that she has learnt from her mistakes, responsibility and accountability. Yeah. But it seems we're jumping straight from the second temple into the third temple next episode. But yes, I saw the scene where Sasha and Grime actually pulled the hammer out and showed it off to the Toad Court. Yes. Technically, the way it was in the start, like when it was fully lodged in, it is sort of like Mjolnir. It's like halfway between the Marvel Mjolnir and Norse mythology Mjolnir, I guess, because she needed to activate the gem's power within her to activate the hammer. And once it was activated, proving she was the one worthy, since the Marvel aspect, then anyone was able to pick it up, which is the whole Norse mythology. Because there's no actual worthiness enchantment on Mjolnir in Norse mythology. No, it was just a super dense material that only Thor was strong enough to wield. That's why only he could pick it up. Was because only he had the strength. In fact, I think he had to wear an actual strength increasing belt to pick it up, if I'm remembering correctly. So, because there was a few times when Mjolnir was stolen. Like, that whole, when Thor dressed up as Lady Sif when he pretended to marry that giant king to get Mjolnir back. And Loki was his handmaiden. Like, the Frost Giant was able to pick up Mjolnir because it was strong enough. And yeah, so the fact that once it was activated by someone who was worthy to wield it, then anyone could wield it. It also probably logged Grime into its worthiness database because he was there when Sasha activated. He was in contact with it. So maybe only the two of them can pick it up. Who knows? I'm probably thinking way too much about this. But yes. Also, I knew that as soon as she disregarded their kawaii pose, that they were going to leave at the end of the episode. Because that part wasn't in the video I saw. But yes. I probably would have gotten Grime to get off the barge with me and then sent those two on their way. Sort of getting them out of the situation they clearly don't want to be in, but also Grime and Sasha were the only ones who did anything to deal with the narwhal worm at all. So, yeah, Percy and Braddock weren't actually needed there at all. Like, I know they were a team, but sometimes you have to split up the team for the sake of survivability. Anyway, I'm going to pause this and look at the cast list. Okay, so Valeriana, whose voice actress I never actually called out, was Suzanne Blakesley. Was Wanda, Mrs. Turner, and that in Fairly Odd Parents. Was the evil queen in Shrek the Third. And yeah, just a lot of voices from cartoons and a couple video games. But yes, I know her voice well. Captain Bufo is Daisuke Suji. I probably butchered that, but I know that name. Just trying to think of any I don't actually know anything that he's been in. Huh. I know that name though. Captain Beatrix was Aisling B. And again, I'm not seeing anything I actually know her from. I never played Assassin's Creed 3, and that's the only slight link to anything that I know that she'd be in. And Captain Aldo was Ron Cephas Jones. Again, probably butchered that. And he was in Luke Cage, but it looks like he was in the second season of Luke Cage. Never watched the second season. And yeah. Okay, don't know any of the captains. I wonder if they come back in any episodes. Also, the wiki makes a more accurate connection between Beryl's Warhammer and Excalibur. Yeah. That's more accurate. I don't know why I didn't think of it, but yes. Anyway, like I said, bit quick, but it got everything it needed to be done in a reasonable way. Like, all the trials were like personal trials rather than mind games, because, well, which means it can be done a lot quicker, and they cut out a lot of the travel between the trials. And you saw how close to the tower that the narwhal worm was, so it makes sense that would be another quick episode. It makes sense in universe why it would be two quick things, but also it feels just a little too quick. But there's not really anything they could have done, because if either of them had been pushed to a full episode, it would have taken the whole season up to 21 episodes. Well, 22, because the third temple may feel rushed as well. But yes, neither of them can really just be on their own, because either it feels a little too rushed or it would be very drawn out. And I prefer a little too rushed to My Hero Academia Season 5. If you've watched my reactions to that, you know my problems with the first half of it. Anyway, I'm going to end this here. I'll catch you in the next one.